Welcome to my channel, Justice with Annette, where we will be discussing topics that, in my opinion, need to be known. On my channel, I am always open to suggestions from you guys. My goal is to help lift the voices of those who need to be heard and to bring light to issues not only in the United States, but around the world. Before I start today's video, I would like to say that I mean no disrespect to anyone who I may mention in my video, and I give my condolences to the families mentioned. As a disclaimer, I would like to say that this video does contain the topic of unalived people, so if you feel uncomfortable with such things, I would suggest clicking off this video. That being said, I would like to introduce today's topic, which discusses a movement called the MMIWG movement, or otherwise known as the Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women and Girls movement. The purpose of this movement is to try to help bring an end to the violence against young Indigenous women and girls. This movement also extends to male Indigenous people, but for today's video we will just be focusing on the MMIWG movement. The MMIWG is commonly symbolized with a red handprint or with people wearing the color red. While researching why this was, I discovered that the reason was because in many indigenous cultures, red is a significant color. In many indigenous cultures, it is said that their spirits see red. This is also because if any girls didn't make it, they can help to lead their spirits home, so at least their souls can be led to their resting place. This movement first started in Canada in the year 2015 with the Red Dress Day, and since then this movement has spread across North America and is continuing to grow and spread awareness. Mika Westwolf. Mika Josephine Westwolf was born September 11th of the year 2000. She was an enrolled member of the Blackfeet tribe. She was described by her mother as a strong baby, smart and cheerful, and she was said to be very athletic and played many sports such as basketball, track, and lacrosse. She loved writing and was funny and forgiving. March of the year 2023 was when the young Mika Westwolf suffered a tragic passing. She was 22 years old at the time of her passing. Mika Westwolf passed after being hit by a vehicle while she walked along the Highway 93 near White Coyote Road, just outside of Arlee. The individual at fault for the death of Mika Westwolf is a woman named Sunny White, who at the time was 28 years old. Sunny was charged with 5 felonies. Those felonies are listed as vehicular homicide while under the influence, which is said to be connected with the death of Mika, accidents involving a deceased person, the criminal possession of illegal substances, and 2 counts of criminal child endangerment. The latest updates on the trial for the death of Mika Westwolf was that at the most recent hearing at the Lake County Courthouse in Polson, Sunny White's defense attorney had requested a change in venue for this trial. This was approved by the court judge, and the trial date has now been pushed back to September 30th of the year 2024. For more information on this case, you can go to the website made in honor of Mika Westwolf. The website is called mikamatters.com. Selena Not Afraid. Please forgive my pronunciation for her name and others that I may mention in this video. I don't mean any disrespect, it's just I do have trouble with some pronunciations. Selena Shelly Faye Not Afraid was born in the year 2003. She was known by others as a positive and loving girl. She was said to have played sports such as basketball and loved riding horses. She was an enrolled member of two Indian nations, which are the Crow and the Nakota. January 1st of the year 2020, the young 16-year-old Selena Not Afraid had gone missing. She was later found near a rest stop on Interstate 90. It is reported in an autopsy that Selena had died of hypothermia. It was also reported that she had no sign of any violence to her body, such as broken bones or bullet wounds. Although found suspicious, the official story claims that Selena ran off into a field near the interstate rest stop and disappeared after being left there with a young indigenous woman. It was also said that she was found with scratched legs from running through the bushes without shoes and hiding in a ditch. Despite this, her family believed that she had been taken. Selena Not Afraid investigation is still ongoing as of 2021. Savannah Greywind. Out of all the cases that I had researched, this one truly is dark. Savannah LaFontaine Greywind was born August 9th, 1995. She was an enrolled member of the Spirit Lake Sioux, I can't pronounce that, tribe. She was known by others as kind and loving with a positive attitude. She was also described as ambitious and bright, and as someone who was excited about her future. August 19th of the year 2017, Savannah Greywind went missing. She was about 8 months pregnant at the time of her disappearance. Savannah Greywind was found 9 days later, wrapped in plastic and floating in a nearby river. The person at fault for the death of Savannah Greywind was Brooke Cruz. Brooke Cruz had invited Savannah Greywind to her house to help her with a sewing project. Savannah was later led to the bathroom, where she was shoved and knocked unconscious. Later, Brooke opened Savannah Greywind's stomach and pulled out Savannah's child. Brooke's boyfriend, William, later entered the bathroom where Savannah was later strangled. Brooke and William were later charged with conspiracy to commit murder, count of murder, conspiracy to commit kidnapping, and providing false information to police. At first, both denied said allegations, but later, Brooke confessed. Brooke later pled guilty and was sentenced to life in prison without parole. William stood trial and was as well sentenced to life in prison without parole. But unfortunately, on appeal, a judge sentenced him to 21 years behind bars. Now Brooke is at a Dakota Women's December of 1974, and her remains were later found 4 months later. Monica Jack, the youngest victim. She was 12 at the time of her disappearance in May of 1978. While riding her bike, she was later found in 1996. The one at fault for her death was the 67-year-old man named Gary Taylor Holden, who was later charged in 2014 for the death of Monica Jack and a 11-year-old girl named Catherine Mary Herbert, unrelated to this case. These young girls are few of the many who went missing around this area. While researching, I had come across so many victims that I couldn't possibly name them all. As well as many of these cases had very poor investigations or no investigations at all, which made researching them and their cases very difficult. But I got some of these victims, which are young ladies like the young Tiana Whitehawk, who was 15 at the time of her disappearance in December 26 of the year 2021. Her case is currently, I believe, under investigation and she is still missing. Rice Pokin, another young lady who went missing on August 10th, 1989. Unfortunately for her, she was later found unalived on September 2nd of the year 1989. Like I said, these are just some of many who their cases have not really been investigated. I would like to thank you all for watching. All the links to the websites where you can find out more information are down below, and they are all links as well as my sources where I got all my information. Some of the information is specifically more for Mika Westwolf was kind of an interview I did with her mother, but everything else was most researched. Thank you for watching, and I hope you will come back and watch more of the videos that I will be posting in the future. And I would like you all to give me recommendations of issues in this world which you believe that we need to talk about. Not only is just cases like these are just small things in a world that is so messed up that we can make a difference, and I believe that we can all make a difference if we talk about it, share these stories, anything else, not just unsolved cases and murder mysteries, but issues like poverty and stuff that we need to speak on. That is what my channel is based on, and I would like all of you to share these ideas and suggestions, please. Thank you for watching.